Good afternoon, dear students. Welcome to my class on your English second paper on the topic agreement of verbs with subjects. Dear students, you know, agreement between verbs and subjects is very important to answer question 5 of your English second paper, that is on right form verbs. So it's very important, you know. So we will try here to learn what this topic is, and after you have learned these rules, you'll be able to answer right form verbs, question right form verbs easily. So let's see. In sentence number 1 in this slide, you can see here the color of his eyes. Now my question is, the verb, be verb within the bracket, what form should it take? Should it take is, or should it be is or are? We know that the subject, you have to determine the subject first. Here I have underlined here, you see the subject of this sentence is color, not eyes. If the subject, if you confuse between color and eyes, and if you take eyes for subject, then it will be a plural subject. Then the verb be within the bracket should be are, but it will be wrong because the subject of this sentence is color. It's third person singular number present indefinite tense, so it be is. The color of his eyes is blue, not the subject is not eyes. Subject is the doer of action. Here is the color, this subject is the doer of action here. The verb is related to this. So in sentence number 2, the players in the field are taking rest. Who are taking rest? I know the field here is a singular subject, so if you confuse between the subject players and the field, and if you take the field as subject of the sentence, you will it will be wrong, you will mistake here. So the subject is players, so the verb within the bracket would be are. The players in the field are taking rest. The same way you see in sentence number 3, Jamal as well as Kamal. If this sentence is two subject here, Jamal and Kamal are joined with the phrase as well as, then the verb within the bracket be verb will be is. Jamal as well as Kamal is present. Now these are the rules of the grammar. But when these two subjects are joined with the conjunction and, the verb within the bracket would be are. For example, Jamal and Kamal are present. So remember that, please. Sentence number 4, the headmaster and secretary. Here both remains both reminds us, both indicate the same person, the headmaster and secretary, one person. So the verb within the bracket should be is. The headmaster and secretary is present. But in sentence number 5, the headmaster and the secretary, two definite articles here referring to two persons, two separate persons. The headmaster and the secretary are present. Remember that, please. And sentence number 6, bread and butter. Dear students, you can see here the phrase bread and butter. If you know, that's well. If you don't know, you may take here you may think that there are two nouns, bread and butter. So you can confuse here. You can use or be equal to are, but not. Bread and butter means one thing, that is our occupation, one thing. So this kind of phrase, there are some phrases within the bracket here: slow and steady, horse and carriage, bag and baggage, time and tide. You can see after these phrases you have to use plural form of the verb within the bracket. Singular form of the verb. Bread and butter is important for us. In the same, slow and steady wins W-I-N-S, winds or rays. But time and tide is exception, because time and tide refers to two separate subjects, plural subjects. So the verb within the bracket would be in plural form if you use time and tide, this phrase. Remember. Question number 7, sentence number 7, each boy and each girl. If you see each in question number 7, sentence number 7, in sentence number 8, every in sentence number 9, no in sentence number 10, not, all these, after these, if you see each in a sentence, after each or every, no or not, in all these cases you must use singular form of the verb within the bracket. Remember, if there is each in a sentence, you must use singular form of the verb. For example, here, each boy and each girl has a pen, not have. Earlier in sentence number 3, I've told you that if two subjects are joined with the conjunction and, then the verb within the bracket should be in plural form. But this is exception. If you see each there in a sentence and two or more subjects are joined with the conjunction and, no matter, you must use singular form of the verb within the bracket, because there is each here, and according to English grammar you must use a singular form of the verb if where there is any word each, this word each here in the sentence. For example, each boy and his girl has a pen. In the same way, in question number 8, sentence number 8, you can see here, every girl, every boy and every child. After every, generally we use a singular form. This is the rules of grammar. So according to rules of grammar, you must use singular form of the verb. But here you see, I have joined with these subjects with the conjunction and, no matter. For the word every here, every girl, every boy and every child, you must use, or you can easily use, singular form of the verb within the bracket. So this should be every girl, every boy and every child is present. Remember, please. So sentence number 9, no teacher and no student help him. Now there are two subjects, teacher and student, and they are joined with the conjunction and. They seem plural, but remember, if there is in this structure there is no or not in any sentence, you must use the singular form of the verb within the bracket. So the principal verb within the bracket should be in plural form. Singular form. No teacher and no student helps him. Help plus s, helps him, because both of the subjects here in the sentence are third person singular number. So I have used here s with the verb within the bracket. Sentence number 10, Raman and not Hassan. So you see, as I have earlier told you, that if you see no or not in the sentence, within the verb within the bracket should be in singular form. So Raman and not Hassan has done the work. This should be the correct answer to the question. Dear students, in this way, here are 5 slides today for you to discuss on. Please try to learn them sincerely. I think you will be able to master right from verbs well. This is a very important chapter for you, for your knowledge on right from verbs. So please be sincere to learn this. So dear students, thank you very much for watching this class. Thank you again. Allah Hafiz.